Clancy with Friends Podcast.
Always so good to hear that.
Welcome to Crashing with Friends podcast. I'm your host, Kyle Hobbs. This week I'm joined by Jackson Brayman.
What up?
Connor Hobbs.
Bringing sexy back.
David Lindsay.
Hello, hello.
And Andrew Blanchard once again.
Hey, guys.
You sound good, Andrew.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
A market improvement.
All right. Here we go.
This week he's using his voice.
Yes, it's strong.
No one can
voice.
stop him.
It's real.
Let's keep it
It's
strong.
happening. All right.
Oh, man. How's your guys' week been?
Good. Real good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't complain.
I just got that new Galaxy Z Flip 3 5G.
Nice, dude.
Loving it.
So many G's, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I got back off.
He's got every single G.
He's pulling all the
yeah.
G's.
Have you felt the cancer setting yet?
No.
The radiation's not too high coming off that G? That extra G on there? Okay.
I don't know. I guess I won't know for a little while.
Do you ever feel
It's too late now.
If it's good radiation, you should know in the next 3 to 4 days, probably.
Yeah. Check your sperm.
Did you
do you ever feel pulsating in your testicles?
Did you get some kind of mutation or superpower from it?
Yes to all of these.
I love it.
Well, get that check, David. All right. Let's,
How was the rest of your guys this week?
Oh, dude. I watched Batman, The Long Halloween Part 1 and Part 2.
Oh,
yeah.
You guys checked that out yet?
Yeah,
No,
I
not
watched
yet.
it.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Dude, I really liked it, man. I don't know about you.
It's pretty good.
What's it on?
HBO Max.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I watched the first part Tuesday night and then the second part last night, and I was surprised. There was a lot of Catwoman, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And she's helping Batman out, obviously. But overall, it's a good
Goes
murder mystery.
through
I liked
every holiday,
Yeah, a whole calendar year. It's pretty cool.
a different villain and stuff like that, or a different killing type for every holiday.
Right, and the Falcones are involved quite a bit, so that's pretty cool to see that.
Yeah.
You've never tasted desperate. Have you guys seen Batman Ninja?
Oh, dude, that one's awesome.
Yeah,
No,
that was
I haven't.
wild as hell, dude. It got way crazier than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, all the
good.
Joker stuff at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that on?
HBO Max.
Yeah, it's also on. They've got all the DC animated movies on there, and they're worth checking out.
Snyder Cut too, right?
Yeah,
Or did that get moved? Yeah.
yeah, it's still on there, I think.
Super good.
Anybody else want to tell us how your week was?
Oh, I also finished season 1 of Ozark.
Pretty good.
Yeah, dude. So good. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Season 2 's starting to get a little confusing, but I'm trying to power through
That's how
it.
life is in Missouri, constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good show, though. I need to rewatch it, actually.
Yeah, I wonder if people outside of Missouri know how perfectly they nailed Missouri in that show.
That is pretty good.
they definitely got how blue everything is. You ever watch that show? I love how that just captured how blue everything is here in Missouri.
Yeah.
You come here, everything's a blue tint.
Blue?
Yep.
You're so blue right now, Jackson. It's crazy. Well, I'm glad to have you guys here.
It's good to be back.
All right, to get us started off tonight, I think we should talk about a little bit of something Halloween themed. We're going to be doing that the whole month of October, guys.
Oh,
For,
yeah.
For all of our listeners out there.
That's super original.
That's fun.
Just get ready for it. Yeah.
I mean, you got to, dude. Some
Right.
people don't know it's Halloween this month.
So I thought we'd get started off with the scariest thing to you. What freaks you out more than anything? What is the thing that terrifies you the most? I'll get it started off. I am freaked out by underwater boats.
Oh, really?
I'm talking shipwrecks. I'm talking submarines underwater.
And they don't even have to be real.
They don't even have to be real. Yeah, dude, it's freaked me out ever since I read. When I was in second grade, I was reading the Titanic book. First time I ever got chills from looking at a book. I was like, oh, gosh.
Second grade, dude.
Yeah, man. Mrs. Moore.
Yeah, dude.
That was me.
I thought he said it. And I was like,
She was a
fuck?
very fine teacher. Like I remember going to underwater boats in Skyrim, just not liking it.
What about like Mario 64?
No.
Yeah, that freaked him out.
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
That was one of the earliest moments of being scared in an underwater boat in a video game for me.
Did you ever play? You ever play Gex on Nintendo 64 as a kid?
No, Gex was always something that was never on my radar.
What is that?
It's like a lizard game, right?
Yeah.
He's a gecko agent.
Yeah. Some games he's an agent. Yeah.
Gecko's secret agent. But there's a level within the game where you actually go on the Titanic, like as it's sinking. So
That's
you'll be
dope.
like, hey,
Kyle, give it a try.
But it's not underwater yet, right?
it's in the process.
Well, that
You
he's
never
like
know when it's gonna happen.
him. It's like it's underwater, you know. So if it's just in the middle, like, is it?
Is it just underwater ships?
It's just underwater ships.
Yeah, because we sank in a canoe once.
What about
and you
underwater
didn't freak out.
caves?
Dude, I almost drowned with my cousin Kyle Burleson in a canoe once, man. Like, I don't like that stuff.
Oh, I think you told me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty unique.
That's why you don't go canoeing during a flood.
So technically, you were
Yeah.
almost killed by your number one fear.
Yeah.
Shipwrecks are coming after him.
Yeah, it probably didn't help that like Mario violently drowned if you left him underwater.
Yeah.
True.
So
Yeah,
like
that's true.
they're like, here, kid, reinforce your phobia with this kid-friendly game.
Yeah.
Collect coins to stay alive, or you'll lose your breath.
You were paying bills even as a kid.
How many coins did you collect whenever you're drowning, Kyle?
He didn't get enough, so he drowned.
That's the Squid Game.
God. But yeah, I'm scared of ships. That's pretty much it.
What about underwater caves? Any problem with
Underwater
that?
caves?
Dude, that
Yeah.
would be so scary. Not gonna lie.
Well, having been under that underwater rock all those times and almost
Yeah.
killing myself, it didn't really freak me out. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it just fine. So.
yeah.
You know, one thing that scares me is those people who wedge themselves into these like very small rock enclosures to get inside like caves and stuff.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, dude.
But then they can't get out for whatever reason. The water comes in, and
Yeah.
You know, one thing that scares me is people who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
I don't know what that means.
Take the fascia away!
Oh, the Faja.
I'm from Holland. Isn't that weird? Yeah.
Scotty, no.
All right. So the next person I want to hear their fears is David. Tell me your fear.
Boy. Well, I didn't want to pick something generic. And I remember this one night, I was like, we were getting ready to go to bed and I was locking the back door. And all of a sudden I just had this feeling of like, what if the earth was like instantly aggressively invaded by like an alien force? And there was like nothing we could do about it. And I don't mean just like Independence Day where they go to like big cities, but like everywhere. Like you got aliens dropping in your backyard. Like,
Oh, thanks for reminding me of what I'm actually truly scared of.
dude,
Aliens. Thank you for reminding me about that. Fuck ships.
I just had this like overwhelming sense of dread. Like there'd just be nothing you can fucking do.
It's almost like War of the Worlds, right?
Yeah. Like just regular people, man, are just
Yeah, and then like they didn't know what to do, which is like
Yeah.
the craziest part. It's like you literally have one job, is to stop these aliens from invading you. And
Or at least
you
help
like,
people.
yeah, and then you like go underground, and then like what exactly even happens?
I don't know. Maybe we should just show all these aliens pictures of ships underneath water, and they won't want to ever want to come here.
Don't you guys remember? Don't you guys remember seeing signs for the first time?
Of course, I remember seeing
yes.
signs.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! like,
The only part I ever
yes.
remember of that movie is when the alien, they're looking from inside the window of
Yeah,
the door,
dude.
and it goes right past. Man,
oh, at the kid's birthday party.
Yeah, the little kid is like,
Yeah.
Obie, Dobie,
Yeah.
Dobie,
Dude,
he's
that-
behind.
That scene is
And the-
ruined for me because
Yeah.
of Scary Movie 3.
Scary Movie 3, yeah.
I know.
No, the part that got me at first was like when she's like, "There's a monster outside my window. Can I have a glass of water?" And then you
Dude.
see it, and you're like,
Dude.
It was so disturbing because you're like, it looked like a fucking person, but like it didn't. You know what I mean?
Are you
Like,
talking about when it was on the roof and all you saw was
Yeah.
a silhouette?
Yeah.
The first 5 or 6 times that I watched that movie, I did not see
Dude,
the silhouette.
Me too. I only
Really?
just saw that like a year ago when watching
Oh,
it.
really?
Oh my
Okay,
god, dude.
Like in the last maybe year or two. Yeah, I was just watching. I was like, holy crap, there's an alien there.
Right.
Like, thank God I didn't see it as a kid. Oh my
Oh,
God.
it's
that would've
creepy,
freaked
dude.
Me
I got
out.
so messed up because like I saw it in theaters, and that part where the little boy is in the basement with the family, and they knock the lights out, and they find a flashlight, and they're looking around the room for him, and then it stops on him, and then you can see the hand on his shoulder.
Yep.
Like I remember the part when the light went out. I was having like a panic attack, dude. Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like I wanted to puke. I ate a whole bag of hot Cheetos. I was like, throwing up everywhere.
He's about to throw up bread all over the fucking people in front of him.
Spicy bread. That's my. I guess it wouldn't be really an irrational fear, but yeah.
You know, I was actually thinking the same thing, but not like alien invasion. I was thinking more like meteor.
Yeah.
Like at any time, for whatever reason, the nothingness. What is it, like a meteor just come out of nowhere, just
Yeah.
destroy the Earth,
I
just
thought about that
because it's
too.
in that path, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought about that too, but then I'm like, if a meteor did show up that like just destroyed the planet, we'd all just die instantly all at once. And so I'm like,
So you'd think.
it
So you would think.
Yeah,
depends on the size of it.
We've got a team that's ready to go and put that drill on there, and we got dudes ready to make the sacrifice. Dude,
That's
you know
also
what I'm
why
talking
not
about.
scared.
It'd be one of those things where all the countries that have capabilities to get missiles to that thing or fly to that thing, they would all be flying to it. Like,
Yeah.
we got to get this thing. We got to destroy it, you know?
Well, we
So-
still got Bruce Willis, Ben Affleck, and Liv Tyler, right?
And they're all
Yeah.
still alive.
Hell
They
yeah.
did it before.
Liv
They could
Tyler's
do it
staying
again.
here.
Yeah, she's got to be the reason they come back.
Right after.
Yeah.
When
So-
she's got to be there so that Ben Affleck can play with animal crackers on her stomach again.
Dude.
Yep.
Oh my God. Can't wait.
So, real talk.
That's family.
Do you guys actually think that if something like that happened, that we would actually, like, all the countries would get together and, like, make one? Or do you think they would all do single and try and do it
think it-
individually?
Probably be a little bit of both.
I bet America and Russia would probably team up because they already like send up space people together, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
feel
you'd
like
want to hit
Yeah.
it with the highest yield
Cosmonauts.
warhead possible, right?
The
Most
best,
likely.
I feel the best of us would unite, and then the worst of us would just descend into chaos. Meaning, like just rioting in the streets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel all the nations and such would just come together as one.
yeah, I feel like the majority would.
I'd probably just steal like beer and steak and charcoal
And a nice TV.
and just enjoy myself. Like, I hope they figure it out.
on a Friday night.
You're like, what are we going to do?
Yeah, right.
No, man. The first thing you do is you go to the pharmacy and you get all the antibiotics. Everybody knows that.
That's
You were
true. And
always
then you
the
go into
smart
like the
one,
woods with like in like a cabin or whatever. Like you know anybody with a cabin? We should probably mark this like get a map. Do we have a map? We need a map of somebody with a cabin nearby, just in case.
I've got my go bag. Let's go.
Here it is. Mark it. We don't have get a marker. We get a marker now. we need
We
a
are
marker.
marking it down as we speak.
I'll bring the beers.
Back to aliens. One time I had this fever dream.
Let's talk about
yeah,
fever
go ahead.
dreams.
Go ahead.
Fever dreams are freaky, but
I've got this one about Dragon Wars I want to get off my chest one of these days.
I gotta hear this. Here we go.
This was the same weekend that Connor had his like about Dragon Wars or whatever. So,
Did you guys like do something scary?
dude, so I had a hardcore fever whenever I was like maybe 13, probably 12, something like that. I remember the Battlestar Galactica miniseries was first coming on during that weekend.
Yeah.
So it started my obsession with Battlestar Galactica.
Pretty good show. Check it out.
But I was laying in bed, dude, and I was like immobile. I was immobile. And this aliens for what seemed like forever, but it was like all night. Aliens were at first I could just see fingers coming through the doors, and oh my gosh, I couldn't go. I was just awake. Connor was dead asleep, and because me and Connor shared a room, and I could see the fingers coming through the doors for forever, dude. And they slowly started creeping in, and they were just like kind of crouched, but like sitting back like a surfer would be like on a surfboard, like hey, you know.
You've heard it here, folks.
It's like, whoa, it's like coming at me with their hands all towards me and stuff. And it was getting all like, and there was like 3 or 4 of them together, and they were just like, hey. And the whole time I'm just in the corner in a fetal position, like,
That's so fucked up.
like having like a nervous breakdown, like, oh my God. But I was like, I couldn't talk. That was the weirdest thing. I couldn't talk. I couldn't say anything. And the thing is, they could never get to me though. They were like right at my face, and they were just like doing this.
That's creepy.
Putting their hands,
That's probably even worse than what they could have done.
getting their hands towards my face. It was like 3D. It was so horrible, dude.
I remember you telling me that
That's
story
crazy.
when it happened. And I still tell people that story to this day. Like,
And then I had another fever dream. One other one. I've only ever had 2, and the other one was the Grim Reaper was sitting on top of Connor's bed forever, dude, just hovering above him like he was gonna kill Connor.
dude, I had a fever dream about the Grim Reaper too.
Crazy.
That's the only one I've ever had.
Ugh.
I was like on the couch, sick as hell, and he like came gliding in from the hallway into the living room where I was laying, like super duper slow, all the way to my bed.
Ew.
Dude, it was freaky, man.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Freaky, dude. Ugh.
That's pretty cool.
Ugh.
You see me rolling, we strolling.
Connor, what's up, man?
Hey,
Connor.
hey. Speaking of Connor, I want to hear his story.
Dragon Wars?
Yes.
Oh, it was just we were watching Dragon Wars and I had a fever and it was like I was in the movie and it actually made the movie good. And if you've ever watched Dragon Wars, it's a terrible movie. So it's like that just made it really like vivid. Like it almost felt like I was in the Dragon War. If that makes any sense. Like.
Is that your biggest fear, being trapped in Dragon Wars?
Oh my god, I wouldn't want to rewatch that movie ever. But no, my biggest fear is being in a car wreck. It's not fear of like getting hit or anything like that. It's like once something has happened and you're along for the ride, and then it's just like pure terror after that until you stop. You know, because it's like anything could happen. You know, been in like several car wrecks at this point. Just every time it's just crazy that I don't get seriously injured, but used to be afraid of vampires whenever I was a little kid. But I remember I was like 5 and I had to get something out of the car and it was like 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, well, if there's vampires, it's going to be tonight. So I just go out there, get something out of the car, make it back. I'm like, all right, well, they obviously would have killed me if they were out there.
Do you remember like hyping each other up at the front door? All right, Connor. We're gonna get through this.
Well, I mean, there was like Blade was out and all that. Like vampire threats were real.
But
But
you guys the ones that showed me that movie, Salem's Lot?
Salem's Lot. Oh my God, dude!
That
Holy
movie's
crap!
freaky. Do you remember
I don't think I've
watching
ever
it
seen that.
Let
at
me
like
in.
12 at night, 1 in the morning? We were watching it. Man,
Yep, that show is
Yeah.
freaking great. The TNT remake and
That's what
like
we're
the
talking
original
about.
sci-fi ones that they did back in the day. Both of them are good.
I thought it was a movie.
no, it was a miniseries on TNT.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it ended up being like what 4 hours long or something, or was it longer than that?
I think it's like around 4 hours.
yeah.
Somewhere around there, 4 to 6 maybe. It's pretty good
it's
though.
really cool, man.
Really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to the car wreck. Like me and Kyle were in a car wreck one time. Did you want to tell this one about the
I can.
Nicoya one? Okay, you go ahead.
We were. This was after the tornado happened, so we were having to drive from Joplin to Neosho to work at our job. It moved to Neosho. So one day it was raining really hardcore, and we're riding with our friend Nicoya. Connor was in the front seat. I was in the back seat behind Nicoya. She was overcorrecting herself. Her
tires were like really worn out.
and her alignment was messed up, and she just kept having to correct herself. You know that feeling of it just drifts, and you have to correct it back, correct it back. And I kept telling her, I was like, "You got to stop doing this. You got to try to make it just go straight, because if you keep doing this, you're gonna hydroplane." And I was just like, you know what? I'm over this, dude. I'm over this. So I tried to fall asleep, dude, and I fell asleep, and I woke up to just like G-force on my body. It's like I was stuck to the chair, and I'm like, whoa, what is going on? And I realized at that moment that we're spinning, dude, and we're flying down the interstate, spinning.
What the fuck?
How many times do you think we spun the interstate?
At least 5 or 6 times on the interstate, and at least 3 or 4 more times in the dirt in between the two roads.
We went
Oh
like
my
into the dirt
God,
in the middle of the
dude.
roads, and the back of our car almost went up onto the next part of the interstate. We just
Yeah, we were right on the edge of the road. So like I was awake for the whole thing in the front seat, so it was actually pretty insane.
I was in the
Like-
back seat, and the moment I woke up, dude, the only thought that went through my brain was, God, I hope my brother doesn't die during this. It was one of
That's
the
really
craziest
intense,
feelings,
man.
dude. It's just
Yeah.
like,
That's so fucking
G-force,
sad, dude.
It was really crazy because like
Yeah.
What the fuck?
it was like it was a long stretch of road, and it was like kind of like a gradual turn. So like when we started spinning, it started off slow, but we were going like over like around 70. So then just like as soon as it kind of went around, it just instantly picked up speed, and we were just like woo 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 woo. It was crazy, dude. And when we went into the dirt, you could just see dirt flying everywhere, dude. Because like all the tires were just kicking it up, dude. It was insane.
That's actually almost what happened to me when I hydroplaned. My tires weren't really that great, and I didn't realize it. You know, how often do you look at your tires? You know what I mean?
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, I as soon as I went over this bridge, there was like a puddle of water like waiting for me. It was lurking.
Damn.
As soon as I hit it, man, I knew it was coming.
Right.
Hit it full speed. I think I was going like 80 at the time. Honestly, it was my own fault. I was late for work. It hit it, started spinning. I'm glad there was no one around. Spun all the way around,
Oh my
Damn.
god, dude.
probably about 5 times. Like
Yeah.
you said, I think I went at least 2 when I went into the dirt and almost made it to the tree line. I think it was like on
Oh my god.
Highway 44, I think.
Damn.
We hydroplaned a few times once. In one of my old cars, we were on our way to Branson, and we were on James River Freeway. And I had this old car, and I bought it used, and I didn't look at the tires, and they got like pretty mangled over the next few months of me having it. And it was raining like crazy, and I would just like feel the steering wheel like kind of turn a little or something, and then like
It's always a fun feeling.
my car would be like drifting off to the left of the highway, and I would turn it, and it wouldn't turn. And then but it was only for like a split second. Nah, then my steering wheel would kind of snap back, and I would get the feeling again. And I was like, I know my tires are pretty messed up. Maybe it's just my tires. And then it happened again, and then I was like, there's something wrong with my steering column? Like, what the hell's going on? And then we did it for like a good 20 or 30 feet.
You're just spinning for like 30 seconds.
We didn't spin.
I like how Connor still got this going.
We went like 10 degrees off, and we were just flying forward at like a 10-degree angle. Like I took my feet off the gas. I didn't push on the brakes, but I just took my foot off the gas and was like, I guess we'll just slow down.
That's probably the best idea right there. Yeah.
And then eventually we got under 45 and got back on the road.
Was that ice? You said?
It was water. dude.
Water?
It was,
Damn.
It was just raining like crazy that day.
I was in this other car wreck that Kyle was also in. It wasn't like a serious wreck. I think I did wreck it into that ditch. So like it had iced over at the trailer park, and you have to like, slow down and go into this like, right-hand turn. And on either side, there's like a little ditch and like bricks and stuff. And I just bought my Camaro like, I don't know, a couple months earlier. We were slowing down, and my car starts sliding towards this ditch, and Kyle's always making fun of me about this. I was just like, oh God, oh no, oh God.
I was like, oh man. Because you could just tell in his voice, he's like, I just fixed this car. Oh man. And I'm just like, oh God. Oh God.
It's like going 10 miles an hour towards this ditch, dude.
Yeah, this is a train wreck in slow motion. It was just like, oh, so slow, moving towards our death. But no, your car stopped right before it was gonna go off.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, but I still had to get out and push it back
Right.
off the
Okay.
dirt,
Yeah.
because there was enough snow to where your front tires were just
So
spinning.
just the fear of wrecking the car is the worst.
Yeah.
God,
that was so painful, dude.
Yeah.
So what happened to the car?
Ended up driving it for a while, and then had to replace the door. Should have had someone else replace the door, because obviously I wasn't smart enough. And then I was just driving it home one day, and I was by my house, and the car just goes boom, and goes right. I gotta jerk the wheel like almost a full rotation to the left to go straight. I'm like, oh my God, something just broke. So I get it home.
Crazy.
Oh, dude, I got it home. Turns out something in the front end just like completely snapped. So I just let it sit there for like, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months, then put it for sale, sold it.
Dang,
you know?
dude. I remember when you got that car, I was so jealous. So like the first car I ever had enough money to buy that I wanted was a white Camaro.
Damn.
Because I loved that shit, dude.
The T-tops were cool, dude. That was a really cool car when I first got it. Yeah. And I put that system with those 12s in it, dude. We used to bump like crazy in that car, dude.
All right, Jackson, it's up to you, man. What's your most scariest thing, dude?
Man, to me,
The man without fear.
Do you
No.
feel death?
to me, the scariest thing is any kind of like demon stuff. You know, whatever. And what I mean specifically is like, you know, the like Exorcist and Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Are you talking like possession?
Yeah, like becoming possessed or having to fight that.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah, like any kind of demon stuff, like really freaks me out. Which is probably like why I watch a lot of those movies, because I'm maybe trying to face my fear of that stuff. But
Like, do you think that kind of thing is real? Like that someone could be possessed by a demon?
I really don't know. I really don't know. I've never seen it. I think it's possible.
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got my doubts.
I've never seen like spirits or like things move on their own or like anybody get possessed. So I'm just like, I'm sure it could happen, but you know.
Those Japanese demons are the crazy ones, though, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
Yokais?
you know, like the American interpretation of demons are like, you know, like evil spirits that corrupt people and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Like the Japanese demons are actual like crazy looking monsters. And so like you should check those out sometime. Like if you ever play the video game Neo and Neo 2, you end up fighting pretty much all Japanese demons.
Like
this is really
Jins,
cool.
Hantus,
Yeah, that's cool.
Gorios, Mylings, and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some really cool
Yeah,
stuff in that game.
yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of fun.
Never played it, unfortunately.
Just check it out. Yeah. If you like it, Dark Souls, check it out.
Yeah.
Well, all that stuff's pretty scary. You know what else is scary? Our faces.
Yeah, they are.
Man, who would play us if we had, like, if this podcast got really, really big? And they're like, man, let's do it behind the music, but about the podcast. Who would play us in this podcast? You can't have any input on who you are, though. So we each have to choose who the person's going to play.
So
Or,
we're
like,
picking for
who's-
each other.
Yeah, we're picking for each other. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can't pick your own.
So who are we picking?
Who are we picking first?
Let's start with Jackson.
Are we all picking one for Jackson?
I would go Adam Driver for Jackson. He's kind of a bigger guy, but maybe I'll save that for Kyle.
I was thinking like the guy from Peaky Blinders or Jeff Goldblum.
Oh my god. Okay.
He played Scarecrow. Jonathan.
Oh, Scarecrow guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
like less
Sure,
beady
why not?
eyes, but
I could get behind that.
Kyle is digging into his.
I would say he's like
Own Bob's.
like Jay from Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh yeah,
Jason
that's a good one.
Mewes.
That's
Hell
a good
yeah.
one.
I love
That's
it.
kind of an insult, though.
What?
So you're talking about Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
Are you saying Jason Mewes before he got super like strung out, kind of deformed his face?
Are
a
you
little?
talking about Jason Mewes like during the time that Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back came out? Like during that
Jason
era,
Mewes.
or Jason Mewes right now?
Yeah.
Jason Mewes from Clerks is what I got in my head.
So
Yeah, that's
the
crazy.
guy that I chose, have you guys all seen The Office all the way through?
No.
Yeah?
I've seen most of it.
Don't you
Yeah,
even
I've
say
seen
it.
most of it.
I think I know who you're thinking about, and don't you even say it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
His name is Gabe on The Office.
He's also on Silicon Valley.
yeah, the guy from Silicon Valley. The
Richard, the main character.
No, not Richard.
Oh,
It's
his name is Zach
oh,
Woods.
Guilfoyle.
And what's wrong
The
with that?
Satanist guy.
No, not Guilfoyle. The
Oh, Jared, dude.
yeah,
Yes,
Jared.
that's perfect, dude.
Gabe. That's what it was.
Dude, I'm pretty sure the whole time I watched Silicon Valley, I was like, that guy reminds me of Jackson.
Okay, I could possibly see that. Make him put on a wig and then
Yeah, I can see that too.
What was his real name?
That's pretty close.
The whole time I watched
Um,
that show, I thought that
Donald,
guy looked
right?
like Jackson.
What was his real name? The actor.
No, I meant in Silicon
Zach
Valley.
Woods. His name is Zach Woods.
love-
Okay,
I
so we
love
got
that
Zach
actor,
Woods
dude.
for Jackson then. Are we
Hold
agreeing
on.
on that or
I feel like we should also be able to like put our own input on who would play us as well. You know? Yeah.
that's not how the
Well,
game
I'm
is
ju-
played?
well, you know what? I'm just gonna throw mine out there as well too.
He's gonna
game
mute
has
it.
changed.
If I had to pick someone to play me, I would probably pick Jeremiah Watkins.
Yeah, you would
He-
pick.
he- he's a
pretty
comedian.
close, actually.
He's a comedian. You gotta. You can't just justify it.
Dude, I
off
think
that
you
one
just
picture.
made up that name and
No.
just pulled up a random photo on
No.
Google, man. I don't think that's a real guy.
No, you're Jared.
You will like it.
What about Connor?
That or if Mitch Hedberg was still alive, he could play you.
Yeah, I would totally agree with Mitch Hedberg, I guess. Here's who I would pick for Connor.
Okay.
I would pick Sean William Scott.
Sean William Scott.
You're going to look up Sean William
The
Scott?
Rundown.
Yeah, The Rundown.
Oh, that's a pretty decent pick.
You're like a little
American
birdie up
Pie.
there.
yeah. You're a little thunder, a little lighting.
I dig it.
He was also in Evolution.
I like Sean William Scott, so I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's a good pick, dude.
Who's the guy that's in the new Blade movie?
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
I was thinking.
almost thinking Ryan Gosling.
I was thinking a Ryan Gosling type. Yeah.
Connor gets Ryan Gosling.
or maybe
Jackson is this crazy dude, and I get Ryan Gosling. Okay.
maybe like a Ryan Reynolds too, a little bit.
Oh wow.
My guy that
Dude,
I
I
picked
don't
for
even want to
him.
know who you guys are gonna pick for me. I'm a little nervous.
So what are you guys deciding on me then?
Kyle's smiling.
And then we moved to David. So anybody got anything?
Yeah,
Randy
I,
Rock Johnson.
I do, but I'm looking up the guy's name first because I want to.
The first one that came to my mind, Peter Dinklage.
Hey, Peter Dinklage is an absolute beast. So I'm not insulted at all.
He's got a great voice.
No,
If anything, he should be insulted.
but for real though, the person that I chose is Richard Madden. You know who he is?
No.
Okay.
He plays Robb Stark on Game of Thrones.
Oh, right on.
He gets
All
killed.
right.
he
That was
gets
pretty
killed,
close.
Killed in the Red Wedding.
Yeah.
He's also in that new Eternals movie.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Let's keep it in the same universe, Game of Thrones and Eternals, and let's go with the other Stark brother,
Jon
Jon Snow.
Kit Harington.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kit
Kit
Harington.
Harington. Yeah.
Well, the guy that I was gonna pick is his name is actor's name is Miles Teller. He is kind of like the drumming student on Whiplash.
He was in the Fantastic Four movie that flopped, right?
Yes, he was in the Fantastic Four movie. that
Oh
flopped.
yeah.
That could work. I like mine and Kyle's a little bit more. What are you thinking, Andrew? What's your pick
For David?
for David? Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll be either one of the Snow or the Starks. John was a Stark. I don't care.
Yeah, he's halfling,
Yeah.
raised by the Starks, so yeah.
Who you guys got for Andrew?
I pick.
Wait, we didn't decide on David though. Wait, are we actually
okay.
deciding anything?
Nah, we're just everyone. I think we're just going around the line. Everyone
Okay.
just says, this is who I would pick.
So the next one we have is Andrew. Anybody got anything?
Tomer Capon.
Yeah.
He plays Frenchie on The Boys.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Now you just got to change your voice to a French accent. Oh, baby. There you go, man.
That's not a bad pick though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you all good picks.
I think
Kyle over here is the fucking guy that is the weirdest guy on the Office and is also the weirdest guy on Silicon Valley.
we'll come back to you, Jackson.
Oh no, Kyle is coming up. Kyle is coming up, and I'm gonna pick someone for him.
For Andrew, I would go Orlando Bloom,
That's also a good one.
whichever hairstyle he wants. Probably go with that Fifth Element hairstyle.
The guy I would go for Andrew, his name is DJ Qualls. Do you guys know who this guy is?
DJ Qualls.
It's the guy from The New Guy.
Oh yeah! Oh my God, dude, for real? You didn't do that to him?
Just roll around on the ground for a second, Dad. You'll be all right.
Now he's the guy that has sex with the big old black woman on what is
Trip.
it? Road Trip. Yeah.
And he keeps the underwear.
Yeah, keeps the underwear. Did you kill a cheetah? What?
Anybody else got anything for Andrew?
Yeah, I think he looks like Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller, that's a good one, man. Yeah.
What's the consensus for Andrew? What do we think here?
You said we're not doing that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He just wanted to win.
Yeah.
Because I was asking about myself, because he was split between Sean William Scott and Ryan Gosling. I was wanting to know.
So
But
let's do it then.
no, we don't have to.
I go Ryan Gosling for Connor.
Sean William motherfucking Scott.
Yeah,
David, who you got?
William
Sean.
Scott.
Andrew?
Ryan Gosling.
Well, there you go.
Ooh,
Half
so
and half.
Connor, you're the tiebreaker. Who is it?
Ryan Gosling. He's one of the sexiest men in America.
Hey.
All right. So did we already choose Jackson's?
Yeah, I think we did.
Did we?
What was
Jason
Jackson's?
Mewes. A young Jason Mewes.
Young Jason
His name is
Mewes.
Zach Woods.
I'm on the young Jason Mewes bandwagon.
Yeah.
That works. Okay, we can go with young Jason Mewes.
Shit, yeah, fuck yeah.
Okay, who'd we choose for David?
The young wolf.
I think it's Stark Brothers, and then Jackson had one. Who'd you pick?
Stark Brothers is definitely a good option.
Okay, so what was yours again, Jack?
I'll
Wait,
go with
so
Stark
David
Brothers. The
gets
one that I
two
picked was
people?
the guy from Whiplash.
David's a mixture of two people.
We're gonna fusion these guys together.
Fusion.
Okay. So
Which one then?
I say Rob.
Kyle's Rob. I'm a John.
I'm gonna say Rob.
Rob.
Okay.
Okay,
Who's Andrew?
you're Richard Madden, or isn't that his name?
Yeah, Richard Madden.
What was
Who's Andrew?
what was the one that
like Ezra.
David picked?
Ezra Miller. The Flash.
I'll go with Ezra Miller.
Bam.
Nobody wants the new guy.
Not gonna do that to Andrew.
I mean,
Bro, dick.
so
So we got Ezra Miller then. Okay, I'll go with Ezra Miller.
what'd
Even though
you
Brad's
want
weird.
though? Because like, I mean, I like Orlando Bloom, but I mean Ezra Miller probably does fit a little bit more. So yeah, Ezra, I guess. Yeah.
All right, let me have it. Who do you guys think? Before Jackson answers, someone else go.
I said Adam Driver earlier. I think he's got the build for you, so I can go Adam Driver.
That's a pretty good one.
I like Adam Driver.
I've
okay.
got strong Neo vibes.
Oh.
Yeah. For some
Keanu?
reason, yeah, Keanu.
You're giving
Reeves.
him Keanu?
Oh man,
Keanu?
Yeah.
I like
You guys are both like tall, broad shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
You got like the same type of facial structure. Yeah.
beards.
You could be a hitman.
Thank you. Let me have it, Jackson. What do you got?
Huh?
What do you got?
I didn't really have anyone for you to tell you the truth, but I'm looking up guy's name. Okay, not now, but younger Clancy Brown. Maybe Shawshank Clancy Brown.
Okay. I don't really see it, but
Did you say one, Andrew?
No, I was just thinking about like a young Crunk, like the guy that
Young
plays.
Crunk?
Yeah, like the guy that plays Crunk.
Putty.
What's that guy's name?
You
On
talking about,
Seinfeld.
you talking about Putty from Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Devils.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't see Clancy Brown at all.
Yeah, me either.
Did you look up Shawshank Clancy Brown?
All right, don't even worry about it.
All right, so we got young Jason Mewes for Jackson. We got Ryan Gosling for Connor. We got Richard Madden for David. We got Ezra Miller for Andrew, and we got who for me. What are we deciding on here?
I think Adam Driver's fine.
Adam Driver for me.
Alec Baldwin.
All the Baldwin brothers. They'll each take a crack at it.
Fusion.
Yeah, I don't know about Alec Baldwin.
I don't know. Matt Damon. I don't
John Travolta.
know. Okay, yeah, I'm changing mine to John Travolta.
Matt Damon.
Well, we already got 50% of the vote, so I mean, it's really pointless. Either Adam Driver
Give
or
up.
Driver.
Give up.
Give me your best more. More.
More.
Sugar water.
Do you want sugar water?
Tommy Lee Jones. I picked Tommy Lee Jones to pick Kyle.
specifically Two-Face, Tommy Lee Jones.
Let's move into Jackson's hypotheticals.
Let's do it.
All right, so for this week's hypotheticals in honor of the horror month that is October, we're going to go through different horror movie survival scenarios and whether or not we would be able to survive them. Also, in the name of Squid Game, you win money at the end of all these.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, baby.
For the
Can
very
it be called bacon bucks?
bacon bucks.
Yeah.
Can we get them in a manila folder?
All right. We'll call them bacon bucks for Kyle.
Be stacking them bucks.
I like
Yeah.
bacon.
Now, I tried to ramp the intensity of each one of these scenarios. So with the very first scenario is going to be you got to face Chucky. In this scenario, you are by yourself inside of a house. Chucky is armed with his iconic butcher knife. He's somewhere within the house, but you don't know where he's at. And if you can survive the night or kill him, you win 5,000 bacon bucks.
All right, so
Yeah.
I guess I already have an idea because I'll take a crack at it. Played soccer as a kid. I've still got shin guards because we play hockey. First thing I go for is my shin guards. Maybe grab my hockey stick. I kick him and I kick him and I kick him.
Just keep kicking.
I keep kicking that dude.
I kick and I kick and I kick.
That's me, man. I'm kicking that dude.
Yeah, Chucky doesn't stand a chance, dude.
See, that's why he's in scenario 1.
I don't. I mean, you could just hoist yourself up on a hammock in your living room in like the middle of the room.
I feel like the only way Chucky gets you is if you're not expecting Chucky.
Right, yeah. You don't know he's coming.
And
Yeah.
when you said you don't know where he is, I was like, because he could be like right above me, you know.
Well, he's not in this situation. He won't be right above you.
In your blind spot, always behind you.
Okay, let's start this whole thing over.
There he
Chucky's
is.
right above you. What do you do now?
I turn around and I'm like, oh fuck.
The thing that I kept thinking of was like just like go to the garage, grab like gasoline or something like that, set up some kind of like Home Alone trap,
Yeah.
like for him. So if he like ever tries to come through the garage, like bam, immediately up in flames.
Chucky
But-
fucks me up. I fuck Chucky up. Bang bang bitch.
You get some like glue traps. I got like
Yeah,
glue traps
dude.
at home, and like just like this week earlier, man, a mouse was caught on a glue trap and she had to throw it away. So just spread out a bunch of glue traps. He'll walk on that shit and just get stuck.
Holy fuck! Can you imagine right now, like if Chucky actually walked on fucking glue traps? He'd be in the middle of the fucking room, so pissed off that he can't fucking do anything.
That's it. That's the whole movie. It's just him stuck in a glue trap, like fucking shit.
In this prison. Multipass.
All right, scenario 2. All right, this one is surviving one of Jigsaw's traps, and I have created a Jigsaw trap for y'all here. You find yourself in a warehouse that is set to explode in 5 minutes. The exit is 100 feet away, but between you and the exit is a 1990s Burger King playground. The ball pit is filled with used needles. The tunnels are covered with snakes, spiders, and scorpions, and all kinds of other creepy crawlies. And the slide is basically nothing but rusty nails that are like all jabbed into it all the way through. You have 5 minutes to get through this hellish obstacle course to win 350,000 bacon bucks. You are not provided with any weapons during this, so
Why would you not choose the spiders and stuff?
Wait, do you have to go through all three? Or you have
you
to
got to
pick
go
one?
through all 3 of them. Basically, this is like a thing of like, hey, can you do this or not? Do you think you could do it to escape death?
No.
Dude,
No?
the dirty needles thing, man.
Yeah, I'd be
Like,
like,
I
oh,
can
there's dirty
handle-
needles? I guess I'll just wait it out.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna die just getting blown up, I mean, that's not the worst way to go in those movies, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the one that got me, like, quick sidebar, that one where, like, it starts out and the dude's got all the chains in his body and he's got the one through his mouth.
That's always the
Oh
first
my
one.
god.
I almost puked in that one. After that, I'm like, dude, I don't like these movies anymore.
That's always
Yeah.
the first one that comes to my brain is that right there.
Yeah.
Just the thing like under his jaw.
Yep.
I was just like, oh my god, dude! Like that's the worst place.
yeah.
It's like, how do you get that one out?
Yeah.
Like
Oh god.
I'm touching my jaw right now.
Yeah.
It feels like there's a part in there where it's like, okay, I could get a ring through there, but there's no way I'm gonna pull it out.
You just have to fuck your jaw up, pretty much.
Those
But yeah,
pennies.
going back to the scenario. Does anybody want to go before I go?
No.
Okay. So I would go spiders, scorpions, and stuff, and I would run as fast as I could, and then I'd just be out of there. I thought about the nail thing because I was thinking for a second, I'm like, if they're lined up to where I could just like walk on them and not have my feet get all fucked up, just like kind of like,
Kinda
you know,
like
like
bed of nails
a bed
type
of nails,
thing?
exactly. But then I started thinking, no, it's not going to be that easy. They're going to be all crazy and stuff. So I wouldn't go down that, wouldn't do the needles, just go spiders. If you're fast enough, you can run to the hospital and get it, you know, whatever.
Well, in this situation, yeah, if they were separated out and you had to choose the 3 courses or whatever, then yeah, I would probably pick the snakes, spiders, and scorpions.
Pick the rusty nails.
Oh, but you're saying you got to
You
do all
pick the-
3?
Yeah, in this situation, it's like, okay, first obstacle is jumping into a ball pit filled with used dirty needles, And then the second, and like I got it laid out like a 1990s Burger King course here.
Could I,
you know?
could I try to grab onto the side of the ball pit and like Army Man crawl thing, like shimmy on the side?
Yes, but it's
could
it's a shitty net from the same playground. You know what those nets were like.
I'm not saying get on the net. Okay, it is a net. Okay, I get what you're saying.
I mean, for
Yeah.
350
I was thinking like a
grand,
swimming pool filled filled with balls, but
Yeah,
yeah,
and then, like,
it's different. Yeah,
And like the tunnels are like those like clear tunnels, you know, that you could walk through, or like you basically had to like crawl through them, but it's literally snakes, spiders, and scorpions that you're crawling through. It's not running through; you're crawling.
I think I'd just die.
I think you just picked death.
Yeah, because I'd blow up. It's like
That seems like
Yeah.
an alternative.
I think I'd just die.
Yeah.
Well, everyone dies in scenario 2. Didn't see that coming.
Yep.
Nobody gets 350,000 bacon bucks except for me, because I think I could
keep
do
'em.
it.
You think you could get through the needle pit?
See,
If you told me like you got 5 minutes to do this or you're gonna die, I would just be like, you know what? Time to see if I can get this done in 45 seconds. That's what I would do.
Bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh my god.
I mean, if I could find a way to outsmart the trap and like climb in ways that they wouldn't expect, like a monkey, then I would try it. But I wouldn't go the normal path that's making me go.
See, that's the problem, though. You guys are thinking logically, but in that situation, you're thinking survive. You know what I
Except
mean?
everybody else. Everyone's thinking, I don't care about 350,000 bacon bucks. I just want to die without use dirty needles.
Because what if you get the
venom?
Yeah, what if they're all AIDS needles, and then it's like if you survive, then you gotta live the rest of your life with AIDS or some other disease. That's like, well, fuck,
Sick as
dude.
hell with no good health insurance and shit.
But if I had to choose, I would go spiders. Then I would go through the nails, and then I would go through the needles at the end. Because by the time I got to the needles, I'd already be so messed up that I wouldn't be really feeling
That's
the
true.
needles.
And you'd also be like, man, I already did the last two.
Yeah.
Like, I can't quit
So,
on the third one.
That'd be
now.
my order.
That's
I
a
mean,
good idea. Yeah.
Yes.
And if I could just choose one, it'd be the spiders and scorpions and stuff, and I just run through it and get out.
All right. Scenario 3. You're facing off with Jason Voorhees. You're stranded at Camp Crystal Lake. Your car is broken down. You have no weapons on you. Looking around, you can see old camp buildings that have been abandoned, so you could probably maybe find stuff that might have been in at a camp. If you can stay at the camp through the night, you win another 350,000 bacon bucks.
Jason's the tough one, right? That like you can't kill. He's like immortal or something.
Yeah, you basically have to outsmart or outmaneuver him.
Oh, it's agility. If you've got agility, you can win.
Or wits. Yeah.
Yeah, whenever I was coming up with this the entire time, I was just thinking, like, well, pick a direction and just run in a sprint in that direction. As long as, like, Jason Voorhees isn't in that sprint direction, you should be fine.
Basically,
My first thought was like, if you have to stay at the camp overnight, I would just get up on one of the roofs where I feel like he couldn't see me from the ground and just stay there all night.
Did you ever watch the new Friday the 13th movie?
No.
I saw that in theaters, which, side note, whenever they're going through all of the abandoned, like, buildings and stuff like that, there's a woman in there that's like, let's get out of here. Some homeless person might get mad at us for going through his house. And then someone in the theater yells, if he lives there, he's not fucking homeless.
That's awesome.
But there's a moment, like, in the opening scene of that movie where he starts destroying, like, all these college kids, and, like, he just straight up throws the machete at this, like, one person from, like, a pretty long distance and gets him right through the head. So I don't think you're safe on top of a roof.
But I just mean, like, if he didn't know you were up there, like, would that be a place that he'd be like, I bet they're on the roof? Or would he be like looking under beds and in cabinets and underneath the camps? Like,
I think if he had all night, he would eventually make it up to the rooftops. Yeah.
or maybe he would just assume that I ran off into the woods.
Does he like? Does he have some sort of an advantage where you have to keep moving, or can you hide? Is it possible to hide?
I would say he eventually gets wind. Like in this scenario, he eventually gets wind to where you are hiding. So if you are hiding, that's not going to work.
So yeah, you would have to eventually escape or do something. I think I could outmaneuver him. to a certain extent, you know.
I think as long as you keep moving, I think you'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is most people get caught in a house with him,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
Yeah, I feel like maybe for this scenario, instead of doing Jason Voorhees, I probably should have went with the Jeepers Creepers dude.
oh yeah,
Make that scenario
Yeah.
4.
Well, I've got a scenario for it, bro.
3.5.
3.5 Jeepers Creepers.
3.5.
I could not survive against Jeepers Creepers, man.
Me either.
Yeah.
I would have
No
to have a
fucking
whole
way.
school bus full of kids to be bait. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, how do you outrun that?
That would be something that I would have to have full preparation for, like Burt Gummer
Yeah,
from
dude.
Tremors preparation.
need-
Like, okay, I've got a
need-
Gatling gun, I've got a harpoon gun.
I need $100,000 and a bunker. Like, then we can do this thing.
Yeah.
A bunker with like 4 chambers.
Yeah,
With an unlimited budget, I can take on the Jeepers Creepers.
The show.
Okay, well, scenario 4 is death itself, and by death, I mean the final destination death. In
Oh,
this
shit.
scenario, it is all 5 of us. We are part of the final destination death list or whatever, and it's out to kill all 5 of us. How would we survive this? We got to survive it for 1 month. Upon doing so, we also get 1 million bacon bucks. 1 million bacon bucks.
Dude.
It's the ultimate test.
You know what I say to the god of death? Not,
Not
today.
today.
Not today.
And that's how I win.
I feel like I would take probably like a bunch of baby formula, like out into the middle of a field with a sleeping bag.
Okay.
And just live there for like, because I'm not choking on food. I'm just drinking the formula.
Drowning in it.
Yeah. I maybe get me like a tent that is like just mesh, like a screen, so I don't get like overheated and die, but also like venomous snakes can't get in there and bite me. And
But then you get tangled up in the net.
I will just pee and poop on myself in that tent and drink baby formula for 5 days.
How did
Yeah.
David die? Oh, well, he was covered in his own feces for a month. And he died from just, being sick.
Oh, did you say a
Being
month?
gross. Yeah, you gotta survive a month.
Okay, that's the
I thought
rule.
you said 5
Yeah.
days, dude.
You have
My
to
bad.
survive a month.
Yep, I'm still doing it.
Can you imagine like going out into the woods and like thinking is like survival and like the world is back to normal and you don't know it and you're still living in the woods eating baby food?
Dude,
Poor sap. Still drinking baby
Shitting
food.
on myself.
talking about defeating death itself, dude, I don't know if I could. Like, David's plan is good, but I don't know, man. That there's always something. There's always something that happens. Chaos, Jackson.
Well, every time someone in Final Destination died, it was like a physical threat, like a sign falling down and crushing them, or a railroad track. Or
Right,
something,
but
you know?
you're in the middle of a field, runaway car. You know, someone veers off the road and can't control, like they can't brake, and then you just get ran
Way
over.
out there.
Or you know what?
Yeah, okay.
Like you're on
Death will probably just take the form of a moose or something like that and come trampling through your tent.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that
Yeah,
for a
that's a good
month
point.
because
There'd
it's
be-
always like random when they actually do survive it. I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah, you know what? You'd be like walking through a field and out of nowhere like the ground would cave in and it'd be like an old mine shaft.
Yeah.
Right,
true,
yeah.
You know?
dude.
How are you supposed to like dodge that?
I was just thinking the
Right.
moose thing. There's bear threats. There's fucking a
Yeah.
plane could crash, dude, on
Yeah,
top of me.
yeah.
You know?
It could be a Donnie Darko, just a jet engine
Yeah.
falls right on you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Alternate
true.
reality.
There's nothing you can do, man. When death wants you, it gets you.
Lesson learned.
All right, so apparently nobody's getting $1 million, or my bad, bacon bucks. For the last scenario, I kind of went with the classic zombie apocalypse. And in this scenario, it is us and our families, and everybody else is either dead or walking dead. So in this scenario, we get to keep our families alive, but everybody else is dead.
We're pretty much the only humans at that point.
Like
Yeah.
like everybody.
Wow.
Like everybody.
Yeah,
Just your family. Like the whole world.
and our families.
Oh, I gotcha.
As
Yeah.
a group, we're like the pod of living
In
people.
other words,
Yeah.
our families are gonna have to have sex with each other's families.
Oh my god, I don't even want to think about that.
Ain't nobody
Moving
having
on.
sex with my wife.
My wife.
Now, yeah. Also, in this scenario, like because everyone else is dead, no one has like looted houses or anything like that. So we could literally go anywhere or do anything like that.
Are they walkers or are they like the World War Z zombies?
Oh, good question.
That is a good question. I did make it like walkers.
Okay, that's fine. Then.
Well,
I
then you
figured World War Z zombies would just be like, okay, that's just apocalypse.
That's
That's a
impossible.
literal apocalypse.
Yeah, that's impossible.
The only way you're surviving that is if you're already sick with the AIDS from the second scenario. That you got. Yeah, for the dirty needles.
So I think you go find yourself a really, really sharp katana.
Yep,
That's a real katana.
and a crossbow.
And a crossbow.
Hey, you know what's better than one katana? Two.
2 katanas.
Hell yeah.
According to Mythbusters, what's better than both of those is a battle axe. Apparently, battle axe is the best melee weapon and the best weapon to have within a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Just because it won't ever chip, really, because the katana will chip a lot. Yeah,
That
makes sense.
Swords
I'm
swords
going
get
for
easily
style
stuck.
points. I'm going for style points in the apocalypse. Just in case, I need to look the coolest.
What about kunai knives?
Sure.
Fucking right. Yeah, I think we could survive that no problem.
Yeah, me too. I think we'd be good.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
Jackson have a battle axe. Kyle's got what, 2 katanas?
And a sweet trench coat.
Yeah.
Oh.
And a sweet trench.
I would probably just hightail it up to Bass Pro Shop because you got
Or
that.
Dunhams.
Yeah.
Like,
What would you
well,
guys
specifically
wear?
Bass Pro Shop because they've got the aquarium there, so you've got an unlimited supply of like fish to eat as long as you can keep breeding the fish and all that.
Yeah, but
They sell guns and crossbows and all kinds of stuff there, so you got weapons sorted out.
I would want to get equipped with like a lot of padded gear.
Like SWAT gear.
Yeah, go
Yeah.
get SWAT gear.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like a riot shield for sure.
Oh yeah, and flashbangs.
Yeah, you know what?
flashbang those zombies.
Grenade comes in, zombies like
So what you want to get is like an armored car with barbed wire, a lot of barbed wire.
Oh yeah, hell
So
yeah.
like if you have to go anywhere, you have like a
and a big ram in the front.
Yeah, like a train.
right, yeah,
I want a train ram.
yeah, and then on the top you
Yeah.
put like a 50 cal machine gun.
Hell yeah.
all
dude.
right. So
And
you
a
just-
flamethrower.
So you just get like a Mad Max
could.
vehicle and just like run
yeah.
through the towns and
I dig it.
eliminate everything.
Yeah,
Dude, I get a war rig from Mad Max, dude.
yeah, hell yeah, because
Yeah.
you know what? As soon as you clear the town and the city, you get all of that.
You need all that gasoline.
but there aren't any humans though, so you guys should have killed zombies.
Right.
Fukushima, Kama, crazy war boys.
Nice, dude.
Yeah,
So we
that was
all
good.
make the million, right? Is it $1 million?
How much was that? Yeah.
Huh?
How much
Oh,
did we
well,
make?
if you're able to survive a year within the scenario, then you make 1 billion bacon bucks.
Well, do we have to divide it amongst ourselves?
everybody,
also get
everybody
a
gets
world.
a billion.
Survive it, Jackson. This is one of those situations.
Yeah, we get the world after that.
We're done. We survived.
Well, you know what?
We no longer need you, Jackson. Okay,
Yeah, your
or your
services are
bucks.
no longer required.
I only threw in money prizes in honor of a Squid Game. So
Pay me, you son of a bitch.
1 million. No.
So wait, let's play that out just a little bit longer. Do we take over the world, right?
Right. That's how
Like we
I
just
took-
travel
yeah.
everywhere, kill them all, and then we own
Right.
the world.
I mean, at least
Right.
a continent.
That's how I took
Like,
it.
maybe we can't get across the ocean, but
I want Morocco.
Would those things eventually die on their own from not being able to eat, or would they just like hibernate? Would we have to go kill them?
I believe that they don't ever starve out. As far as I know, they don't starve
Yeah,
out.
All right. All right. So you know
Okay.
what? You know what would be dope? We all have an island, and then every once in a while we come back and kill them.
Yeah,
We go back, we party,
Dude.
and then we go kill them.
we all got attack choppers, dude. Dude, we got choppers dropping
Hell yeah.
napalm, dude.
Dude,
looking like the Vietnam in there.
They're playing that that badass music, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool.
Good shit, Jackson. That was fun.
Yeah, those are the scenarios.
That was
I
a good
came
one.
up with
I like
this week.
Where's my Calvin and Hobbes book this week?
There's no competition.
All right. So we moved from Jackson's game to Connor's game.
Oh, my game now.
The Game of
Jackson
Thrones.
can't look. Jackson can't look. So I thought this would be a little bit fun. It's the Netflix movie game. Just movies that are on Netflix, not actual Netflix movies, because I don't want to take you guys down that road. So your one hint, I'll give you the hint, then I'll explain the game, and then I'll give you the hint again. So your hint is these are movies that are at least 10 years old, I believe, and they're all movies that are classics, more or less, that you should most likely all get at some point.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so the thing with this game is that I just use the description that it gives you when you click on the movie. It's like always like 2 sentences, and most of them are pretty descriptive, but all you're going to get is 2 sentences. If there's any names, I'll bleep them out, and if no one gets it, then I'll give it to you with the name in there, and then you can try again. To buzz in, just say your name. You can say your name at any point, but if you get it wrong, then you have to hear the rest of it, and then obviously you can't guess until everybody else has guessed, and then you might be able to guess after that.
Okay.
All right, so I got like 7 of them, so one of you guys is gonna win,
All right.
Sweet.
and you get all of Jackson's bucks. No looking, Jackson.
I'm not looking.
All right,
Let me
So
see the
you're-
eyes, boy.
your first one, and I think these do get a little bit harder, but and that's what she said.
Yeah, get it.
This first one does have a bleep though. So, in a dystopian LA, Detective Blank hunts a group of rogue androids. This restored cut of the sci-fi classic
Kyle. iRobot.
Wrong. Classic includes never before seen footage. In a dystopian LA, Detective Blank hunts a group of rogue androids. This restored cut.
Jackson.
Okay,
Blade Runner.
correct.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen Blade Runner.
I've never even seen
I think
Blade
it's called Blade Runner: The Final Cut. Detective Rick Deckard.
Damn.
So, sorry, I had to cut that because otherwise it'd have been like as soon as I said that name, I think Kyle probably would have got it.
I would have got it.
Detective.
So yeah,
Dick.
you got 2 sentences, so you might want to hear it all. But if you got it, buzz in. All right, a gifted hacker
Wait,
with
rewind. Did Jackson say Jackson?
Yeah.
yeah
he did.
He buzzed in, yeah.
I said my name.
Okay, sounds good. Go on, Connor.
A gifted hacker with a criminal past is recruited by a group of shadowy, seductive figures for an elaborate scheme where nothing is quite as it seems.
Jackson.
Okay,
The Matrix.
wrong.
That was good though.
Kyle. Swordfish.
Yep. Yeah. It's seductive figures. That's what gets it.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
And who is that seductive figure?
Halle Berry.
All right.
Never even heard of that.
That's the reason why we went and saw Catwoman so many times.
Yeah.
Swordfish is a good movie. Check it out.
Yeah, it's a good one. All right. Movie 3. To avenge the death of his girlfriend, a mysterious guitar player hunts down the villainous drug lord responsible and forces him to face the music.
Guitar player?
To avenge the death of his girlfriend, a mysterious guitar player hunts down the villainous drug lord responsible and forces him to face the music.
Kyle. Desperado.
Desperado.
Ah.
Remember, these are older movies, so be thinking that.
I was
you know,
I was trying to remember the name of that, but I just kept thinking Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
that's the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good idea
Is
though.
the second one El Mariachi or something?
That's the first one.
That's the first
I
one?
believe that's the first one. What is the second one? I don't know.
Okay. All I know is that one's for sure the third one. I think Desperado's the first. I could be wrong. I don't know. Could be wrong. I don't know. Next movie. So that's 2 for Kyle. 2 for Kyle, 1 for Jack.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You guys still got time to catch up. 4 more movies here, so it's on.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right. This one. Who? Scientists conduct research on sharks in search of an Alzheimer's cure, but a dangerous shortcut.
Jackson.
Okay.
Deep Blue Motherfucking Sea.
Could you say something in Samuel L. Jackson voice?
Deep blue motherfucking sea.
All right. Yeah, that's right. All right, 2 for Jack, 2 for Kyle, 3 more movies.
Damn it,
It's all on this one, guys. If you think it might be something, just buzz in, dude. You know.
All right, here we go.
All right.
All you had to say was sharks and Alzheimer's, and I was like, it's Deep Blue Sea.
Yep. Yeah. I figured when I said sharks, someone would know. All right. When a family starts experiencing supernatural terrors after moving into a Rhode Island farmhouse, they seek the help of a pair of noted demonologists.
David, The Conjuring.
The Conjuring.
Yeah.
And what did they conjure?
The Witch.
All right, David's catching up. Andrew, you could still tie everybody if you get the next two, and then David would lose.
No
Okay.
pressure.
All right. After an investment banker is murdered, his spirit lingers on Earth and enlists the help of a psychic to warn the woman he loves that she's in danger.
What?
Is it Ghost?
Could you buzz in?
Investment banker.
Andrew? Is it Ghost?
It's Ghost.
Oh,
What?
I've never seen that.
Patrick Swayze, I think.
Yes.
She has sex with a ghost.
Well,
They're like making a pot or something, like a clay pot, and then they have sex.
Right.
Okay. Last one, guys, for the win. Born in a stable in Judea, Brian grows up to join a group of anti-Roman zealots, but his fate keeps getting confused with that of a certain carpenter.
Jackson. Rock, paper, scissors, real quick, bro. I beat you.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna say Life of Brian.
Yeah.
Damn
Never seen the movie.
I said the word Brian and I should have bleeped it, but
Yeah,
still
I was getting there too.
it's a fair victory.
Yeah.
Good job, Jack. He knows his movies.
Nice. Well, good job.
If I put the words Brian and Carpenter together, and I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah, me
was
too,
a
dude.
carpenter.
Yeah.
So
All good movies, by the way.
Very well done, Jackson.
Holy Grail is the Holy Grail of those movies, though,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
That bunny, man. And that whole tower scene where that dude's like
Yeah.
about to get with all those girls and he keeps getting pulled away. So funny, dude.
that was a really good game, Connor.
Thank you.
Good job. All right. Anybody else have anything to talk about before we get to David's thing?
Oh, I had a quick little topic.
Okay.
So this is just a quick one. What animal would you be an animorph? So anything, but the thing is, if you get seen while being an animorph, you'd be stuck as an animal for the rest of your life. I don't even know if that's a thing, but just for fun.
So if someone saw me transform into one,
Yeah, then you'd be stuck as an animal. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I just think it's fun. So, okay, take that last rule out. You can just transform it, and like
I'm
maybe
trying to figure out like what would I rather.
the cops will come and take you.
Dude, I'd be a gorilla.
Gorilla.
Yeah.
Okay, and
that's what I
for
was
the
thinking.
strength and the
Yeah,
agility,
the strength, and then like just being able to like run around in the woods, like hanging from trees and shit.
that'd be cool.
And if
you could
fall,
climb.
if you fall and eat shit, like it's fine because you're a gorilla.
Yeah, you go silverback. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
are there multiple kinds of gorillas or just?
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
There's like the white back and the Yeah, that's all I know. All I know.
Sexy back gorillas. Yeah.
I would probably be an American bald eagle.
Hell yeah, dude.
That'd be
You know,
sweet.
because
Fuck yeah.
I think it'd be awesome to be just be like a big ass bird in the sky. Move over, bitches. Whoosh.
I could just see you swooping, dude.
Yeah.
I see you swooping all day.
Every day I be swooping.
Andrew be flying up in the sky. Is like, there's blonde down there. Swoop.
I be so red.
See down your shirt.
Yep.
I would choose. Man, I just had it and lost it.
You know what I picture you as?
What?
Fucking lion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you've always got that like proud family aspect of you. You know what I mean?
He's
Feel that?
the patriot and you're the family man.
Yeah.
Hey, he is Kyle Respectful Hobbs.
Oh my god. What I actually was gonna think is a jaguar. A jaguar.
Jaguar.
A jaguar.
Yeah, jaguars are sweet, dude.
Yeah, jaguar.
They sleep a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
They sleep a lot.
Why would you
That
go
or-
Jaguar?
That or a panther, just because they're sleek and hidden and secretive.
Panther. That's dope.
Secret.
Dude, panthers are scary. Dude.
Panthers, I would. Yeah, it would probably be a panther. Then it would.
If my brother's afraid of it, I'm going with the panther.
I did say panther as well earlier a second ago.
Okay.
It's like
They make that cool yell. It's like Yeah, wow, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. That night we were
dude. I've never been able to have like a good way to replicate that sound until just now.
And you did it
It was
with
fucking perfect, dude.
you deal with actually having to go like row.
Yeah.
You're like row
Do it
row
with your
wow.
lips. Like,
I always just refer to haste the day.
You remember that night we camped in Colorado, and what was it? Are they bobcats?
That was mountain lions.
Mountain lions. Yeah, dude. We're hearing those all night.
What do they sound like?
Cats.
was
You know,
just
like loud cats.
It was
you
just
know,
like cats purring. Like,
Were they like
Or
really?
whatever.
So like you guys were like
Yeah.
camped out and they were like purring right next to your tent.
yeah, I kept hearing stuff all night, dude. And then the next day, we're whitewater rafting through the Browns Canyon, and our guide's like, and right over there is the highest concentration of mountain lions in the whole state or whatever. And it just so happened to be like right where we were camping.
Yeah.
dude.
Did you guys?
Yeah.
Did you see your like
bro.
camp area? Like, did you see your tent?
No, we saw the mountain.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
We
a
were
pretty
camped
big
under.
mountain.
It was a pretty big mountain.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, it kind of freaked us out a little bit.
That's intense
Yeah.
as hell.
Yeah, I had a hard time sleeping all night because I kept hearing stuff.
So
And
like when you guys came back, like was your stuff okay? Like did they?
well, yeah, when we went whitewater rafting, we packed up completely.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Right
did.
on.
Because we were on an off-road, registered trail or whatever.
we were
or
literally
campsite.
camping on the side of a road.
Yeah.
It was pretty sweet.
But it was cool though, because like there was like they're free camp spots is what they are.
Oh,
like they
okay.
are spots to camp.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
But yeah, pretty crazy.
What? Everybody choose their Animorph.
Jack and me.
Yeah.
Jack and me.
Where are you going with this, Connor? Continue.
I would probably I don't know. I'd pick a squirrel.
As the one
pretty
animal you
fun,
can
dude.
transform into, squirrel.
Nobody suspects a squirrel.
yeah, but every fucking car hits them. Oh shit! That's a fucking squirrel.
Dude, I don't know how many squirrels I've almost hit with my car, and then they wait until the last second, and then they start running back and forth, and they go under my car and run in circles, and then I look in my rearview mirror, and they're like running off the side of the road. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you know why they call him a squirrel?
oh, fuck.
Because they fucking squirrel.
That's a good one.
I guess another animal I'd maybe pick is a Canadian goose, and I'd
Okay.
just be an asshole.
Okay, I see where you're going with that.
You know, like stand in the road and not move, stuff like that.
Yeah, just to like mess with people.
Just
Yeah.
like when
'Cause
people go to
fucking
the,
why not?
when people go to the park with their kids,
Yeah.
like, try and peck
Oh,
their
look
kids.
at this picnic!
Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck it up real quick.
He's like, oh, this is obviously my fucking bread.
try to like find little kids who have ice cream off the ice cream truck and like run up and grab the ice cream out of their hand. Yeah,
I think for me, I would go with like, I don't know. God, I just had it. I lost it. Sorry. It's coming back. A train of thought here.
a herring.
It was coming back around.
You know, I'm not gonna lie though, those fucking
A baboon.
geese, like when they're crossing the road, like what the fuck are you gonna, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you literally have to get out of your car and like go fucking shush them off the road.
And half the time
You know-
that doesn't work.
But you know what's crazy is like a turtle, you'll fucking like hammer on your brakes.
Oh yeah, gotta save the
That turtle
turtles.
moving
I
across the
fucking will.
street.
I'm gonna go into this fucking ditch before I hit a turtle.
Kyle, I don't know how many turtles you saved when I was in the car with you when we were younger.
Yeah, man. No one else is gonna save those turtles. Those turtles aren't gonna save themselves.
Yeah, they walk too slow, man.
Yeah. I've been doing that forever, dude.
Kyle is respectful if you didn't know by now.
Shoot.
Gosh.
Kyle doesn't give a shit about animals until they are a turtle crossing a road.
Hell yeah.
Jackson's right.
Across the highway.
I think I would like to be able to turn into like a big wolf, like a dire wolf if possible. If not, a regular wolf would be all right.
Yeah, that would be dope too.
That'd be cool.
And if I couldn't do a wolf, then a dog. That way, you know, still a lot of the same thing. So I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think
be fun.
wolves are like one of my favorite animals. Like anytime I go to a zoo, I'm like, "Where's the wolves at?"
Yeah, wolves are awesome.
I thought you were gonna choose a bear, Kyle.
No.
No. I mean, panther, pretty good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all had solid choices.
I'm sticking with squirrel.
Squirrel boy.
Squirrel or Canadian goose.
Just don't go near my cat.
Get yourself
My
eaten.
cat kills squirrels like every single day.
Or my nuts.
Yeah. The other day he killed 2 babies, like one after the, like he had one in his mouth and we like took it away from him and tried to like get it back to health, but it died. And then I walked outside to leave for work and he had another one in his mouth. And I was like, what the fuck, man?
Damn.
So just avoid my cat.
All right.
Squirrel killer, squirrel killer.
I'm not sure I want to be left alone with your cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming for me next.
Another thing that's coming for you next, Andrew, is David's quest.
Quest.
So my topic of the evening, to round everything else off, we talked about discussing our top 3 to 5 favorite video games of all time last episode, but Jackson, you made a comment that would be a little too daunting. You know, you'd like lose sleep over it, but you were like, I could nail that like on a specific console. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So the idea here is to pick your favorite console of all time. It can be handheld or home console. And at least I would say 3 to 5 of your favorite games off that console.
I picked 3.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What you got?
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say my favorite console that I've ever owned was the Xbox 360. Because I had that thing from the jump. Or not really from the jump, but probably like 2 years after it came out. Maybe a year after it came out. But, man, that console gave me Skate 1, 2, and 3. I would put all 3 of those together into one game. Those games are so much fun, dude. Man.
Yeah.
I beat the first game. I knew it so well that I was able to beat it in one sitting in about 5 hours.
Dude.
And
That's crazy.
The second one, man, I played that one till I had to get. You remember I had to get multiple copies of that game, Connor? Mm-hmm. Because I played it so much that the disc would get like those white rings on it and stuff like that.
Right.
I had to get like 2 or 3 copies of that game because I played it so much. Like I would get home, play it till I went to sleep, wake up, play it, go to sleep. It was like, oh man, I had thousands of hours in it. The next game is Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier.
Yeah.
That was like the best multiplayer game that I've ever played. Like I love Halo, I love Battlefield, I love Call of Duty, that kind of stuff. But Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier had the best behind cover gameplay I've ever played in my life. It was so much fun because you could have a headshot lined up before you even went out of cover, and then pink headshot popped down, and it was so easy and so much fun. Like the objective based game modes are really fun in it. It had this really fun game type where you could it was pretty much VIP. One person had a briefcase and you would hold it straight at your side, and the only thing you had was a silenced pistol, and everybody would be walking around protecting you, walking through the battlefield, and all you had was a pistol just popping people. You couldn't hide behind cover or anything. That game type was so much fun. Man, I played that so much with my cousin Kyle Burleson and a couple of my other friends. I played with Connor a lot. I played with a bunch of my friends. It was just I've never been so good at a multiplayer game in my life. And the last game that came out, or my third game on that list, has got to be Mass Effect.
Yes, dude.
I would put Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 all together, just like skate games. That game has the best story. It's like a mixture of Star Trek and Star Wars put together.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's so good. Man, I love all 3 of those games so much.
Yeah.
I can't rank them.
Nice.
They all hold the perfect spot for me.
Yeah, Knights of the Old Republic made BioWare like one of my favorite developers of all time, and then Mass Effect made them my favorite developer of all time for a long time.
Right.
They're so good, dude. And I never played the Dragon Age games, but
Yeah. Like I said, I don't want to rank them.
yeah, good
They
picks.
all hold the same spot.
What about Banjo and Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts?
Never played it. Sorry.
What about you, bro? Andrew?
I was gonna say.
Answer the question.
I was gonna say probably the Xbox for me. Honestly, I loved Halo, and
Which Xbox?
Xbox. It was first Xbox when Halo came out, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
just called Xbox. Yeah.
It's like Halo 1 is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's regular Xbox. Okay.
That's what really got me into gaming.
Yeah, dude. It's the best console. One of the best consoles. What about your games? You got top 3, top 5, top 1?
I don't know if I can think of 3, but that one and Gears of War.
That was on the 360 though.
What was it?
Yeah, you're locked on the regular Xbox. You can't get off of it.
Yeah, I can't think of it anymore.
Dude, Fable, Knights of the Old Republic,
Morrowind.
Morrowind, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play Morrowind that much. But I played Fable. Fable was actually pretty awesome.
Fable's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
First one.
And what are they? Republic Commando.
Yeah, that game was on regular Xbox.
Yeah.
Regular Battlefront was on regular Xbox. Battlefront 1 and 2.
Yeah, dude. Battlefront
Those games
2,
were
man.
great.
Yeah.
That fucking Jedi only mode on Lost Island, dude.
Dude, yeah.
We played that so much, dude. All it was just roll central. Everybody just rolling around.
Yeah,
It's hard to
dude.
kill anybody.
But like Darth Maul and Darth Grievous, or Darth Maul and General Grievous were like the only two viable characters to pick.
It
Like
was just flurry like crazy.
yeah, General Grievous could just like stun lock you on the ground over and over. Yeah. Well, mine is the Game Boy Advance SP.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell of a console.
dude, I don't know why, but like when I think of like my favorite video games ever, I get those little like 16-bit or 32-bit characters from like the GBA, like just the whole aesthetic of like the backlighting and the splashy colors and stuff, dude. Like games like the other Metroid games and the Castlevania games and all that stuff. But my favorites were obviously I tried to pick one between Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission, and I couldn't. They're both so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Zero Mission has better level design and progression, and Fusion has better bosses. But and then Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Oh my god.
So good.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is probably my favorite game of all time.
Really?
I love that game.
Yeah, dude, it's amazing.
That's my favorite game on the Advance, I would say, for sure.
Yeah. And then Fire Emblem 2, The Sacred Stones. I don't know if you guys ever played the Fire Emblem games.
Yeah.
That game was fucking legit, dude. Like I stumbled on that game at Destiny's house. I went over there and hung out with her, and her brother had Sacred Stones on his SP, and like I would just play it when I went over there. And then I asked for it for my birthday, and I did not get out of my bed for like weeks. I would just sit in bed all day and play that shit over like a whole summer. And then I got to give an honorable mention to the Golden Sun games.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, Golden Sun is so
Those are
good.
cool.
Yeah. I just replayed the first one like 3 months ago. So I'm probably going to get on the second one soon. But yeah, really, really, really good.
Man, those Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga games were
Yeah,
good.
that game's
Yeah.
sick too.
Yeah.
I almost put that on the list, but I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. It's on there now.
Man, that console was just so good. There were so many good games for it.
Yeah, dude.
They came out with that cool Tony Hawk Pro Skater. It's like 2.
Yeah.
It was
they
like a
ported that
weird,
over.
like isometric version of it. It was so good.
Yeah, it was like skateboarding in Diablo or something.
Yeah, it was so cool, man.
Yeah. They did some cool shit with that console.
Yeah, man.
What do you got, Connor?
So I would say Xbox 360, but Kyle already said Xbox 360. So
You can say
in the sake of being different, I'm going to go with PS2. And here's why.
Boy.
Okay.
Jackson's like, ow, that hurt.
But love RPGs, man, and then, of course, Final Fantasy X was the first one I played on PS2. And voice acting aside, I thought it was a great game.
You know?
But then you also got Final Fantasy 12, which is amazing.
That game is a banger, dude. I love
It's
that
like,
game.
holy crap, dude, is that game awesome. But yeah, love those two games. Some people gonna talk crap, but whatever. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are on that console.
Oh, yeah.
And some of the story stuff aside, the gameplay is solid, the level design solid. It's just a fun game to play,
Mm-hmm.
So definitely the Kingdom Hearts games. The third one's pretty fun too on PS4. Just gonna say that. But then you have the Champions of Norath and Champions Return to
Oh
Arms
my
games.
God, yeah.
I just remember playing those with these guys, and oh my god, dude, we would go through that campaign so many times. Just Kyle rolling with this, like in the second game, that cat person, and I was rolling my dark elf, doing all the summoning, the skeleton, and all that.
Was I the lizard dude, I think?
Yeah. we have so much fun with that game, dude. Just
Hell yeah.
I think we got a multi-tap just to play that game, and dude, it was just like every weekend, every time we could, we would just be playing that game, and that's kind of what really got me into like that kind of like top-down hack and slash RPG style game.
Yeah.
Which those games are fun,
like a Diablo, like.
right?
Those games are expensive as shit now, dude.
I should get an emulator.
Yeah.
I've got them all on my PC.
Yeah. But you own the physical copies,
Yes,
right?
Yes,
have
of course.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do.
All right, and that's mainly it. There's probably a lot of other games I haven't talked about, but those are the main ones.
See, the PS2 had a really extensive, awesome library, man.
Oh yeah, so many great games.
Man, I remember playing this NASCAR game on PS2. You remember that, Connor?
Can't remember.
It had like power ups, like Mario Party.
Really?
Yeah, that game was great.
Oh, dude, Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yeah, the Ratchet and Clank games. Yeah, for sure.
You guys love
Yeah.
that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Devil May Cry.
Well, Going Commando's the best one out of them, though.
Yep.
Gotta say.
Yeah, for sure.
Even though Connor picked PlayStation 2, I am also going to pick PlayStation 2. Mainly because, like, whenever the PlayStation 2 came out, that was also, like, when I got really into, like, the Grand Theft Auto series, like Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and then San Andreas. I loved those games as they were coming out. On top of that, I also loved playing the Stuntman games. Did you ever play those?
Those games are fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Man, Stuntman is like, I wish they would do a remaster of Stuntman, because I bet that would be so much fun. Like if Forza was like, hey, we're gonna redo Stuntman. You're gonna have to redo all these stunts in movies. That would be the shit.
That would be super cool.
Mm-hmm.
But also, that was pretty much like when Tony Hawk Pro Skater was becoming its best.
Dude,
I think
Tony Hawk's Underground 1 was so fucking good, man.
yeah,
It was so
Oh
much
yeah,
fun.
man.
Holy shit.
Another game where we replayed it so many times, man.
Yeah.
Doing that McTwist over that helicopter.
Oh my god, so iconic, dude. And that little bitch stole your photo.
Fucking
you snaked
Eric
my
Sparrow.
shots.
Eric Sparrow.
Yeah.
Cheap knockoff.
Yep.
They really made you hate that guy, dude.
I sure did.
Peralta was there. He was like, we're not gonna make a skate video like every other skate video. We're gonna do something different this time.
Do you guys remember on that Hawaii level, you would get these little Hawaiian head things,
Yeah.
Tiki head?
The
tiki heads? The sound effect they made when you got them.
Hoorah! Is that what they sound like?
No,
That's the Crash Bandicoot ones.
Oh, not bad.
it was ticka plicka ticka plicka ticka plick to plick. Dude, I've had that in my brain like, my whole life. I'm glad I was able to get it out.
Yeah, the ones on Crash Bandicoot, they go, "Woodabago." Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right. It's such a good console.
Any other games?
Look, I mean, like David said, the library within the PlayStation
Yeah,
2
it's just too
was just
crazy.
so
Bottomless,
massive.
man. I played Mortal Kombat Deception, a shit ton of that.
Yep.
Not Deception, Deadly Alliance.
Yep.
Deception was okay, but
Not the first Spider-Man game for PS2, but the second one.
Oh, Spider-Man
Yeah,
2?
dude,
yes,
that game was
that
incredible.
game was awesome. I mean, the first one was all right, but if you played the second one before you played the first one, and then your parents bought you the first one for your birthday, and it's not the second one, you're pissed off.
Right.
You're like, I can't run around the city free roam like I was in the second one. This sucks.
yeah.
Dude, the web slinging in that game is what finally they unlocked it.
Yes,
You know.
dude.
Yep.
And then Insomnia unlocked it.
But yeah. They rewrote the book on Spider-Man.
Yeah, I got a lot of PS4 shit to catch up on thanks to you guys.
Dude, yeah, that Spider-Man game is up there.
God of War is so good.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Last of Us Part 2.
I played the remastered on there.
That's good.
Yeah,
it's
the
really
remaster
Uncharted
is really
4.
good.
Uncharted 4 is so fucking good, man. One of my favorite games ever.
That game is so good.
Yeah. Also, Metroid Dread comes out tomorrow. And I don't know if I'm going to play it at launch because I just bought Samus Returns on my 3DS and I'm playing through that to see. I was kind of get the gap out of the way that I missed. So, and then Back for Blood comes out next week. Let's
Yep,
go.
comes out for free.
Yeah.
Can't wait to play
Game Pass.
that.
Game Pass.
If you have a subscription to Game Pass.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for crashing with friends. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Bye.
Booyah.
Bye.
See ya.
Jackson's afraid of demons, so I know what I'm going to be for Halloween.
I want to come as an underwater ship.
Crashing with Friends.
Podcast.